Okay. Live. Episode 20 for 420. Round of applause.
Hey,
Woo!
Woo! Episode
Wait.
20.
Round of applause.
Pull out the glass. Hey.
All right. So today's episode, we're doing a follow-up to Kinks for 420. On 420 for shits and giggles, of course. I'm gonna take a kink quiz, and then while I'm taking it, we're gonna try and see like, what kind of freak shit is this motherfucker into, and then we're gonna share our results at the end. And then we're gonna basically kind of shoot the shit, talk about our experiences, our stories, and all that shit. So this is just casual 420 kink episode. So for a little icebreaker, all right. So songs that you fuck to.
oh, a 20-hour loop of Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm saying, you keep up the beat while doing cunnilingus. Will you keep up the beat doing cunnilingus like that? They'd fucking fall in love with you. I'm telling you.
Cotton Eye Joe is crazy work.
I heard this tip from a friend, right? On fucking deployment, I was legitimately concerned that my tongue was gonna get weaker.
What the fuck?
You're on
so like he said like, oh no man, I got you. The secret to eating out is you just like draw the ABCs with your tongue.
Yeah,
I heard that too, but like 9 times out of 10, I just find a clip.
I've never gotten past E.
Never gotten past D is crazy.
I get stuck in a loop. I forget my ABCs in the middle of it.
It's the same in Spanish. How the fuck you forget?
Some of the letters got that little asterisk on the top.
Concentrating, okay?
I just utilize my tongue and finger because hey, that's the best. Is always guaranteed using both.
Yeah. But it's just like the patterns. Like some girls like randomness, other girls are like more into just keep the same exact thing going.
Yeah.
I usually go with what I like.
Yeah, I kind of have this thing where I feel like I suck too hard. So unless you tell me to just ease off, I'll ease off. But that's like my go-to. Like, going in like puppy chow.
Shit.
Yeah, no, like it depends. But yeah.
Songs. This nigga said Cotton Eye Joe is wild. Though. Couldn't get over that.
God damn it.
So me personally, like, I'm sorry. We're gonna have. Yeah.
Oh no, it's either that or fucking Seal. Kissed by a Rose.
Kissed by a Rose is crazy.
That's if I'm trying to get. That's if I'm trying to get romantical. That's what I'm saying.
Romantical. Nah, so like I have like a whole playlist that I've been accruing over time, just listening to random songs on Spotify. So I just like, all right, that's going in that playlist, and it's specifically called. And we lost Marissa. Well, fuck.
No.
It's specifically called Cunnilingus. So I put that on, and you already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna eat some pussy.
I mean, that's a given.
Yeah,
dude.
So,
like my own perspective, there's some dudes that legitimately have told me that they're against eating, and I'm like, why?
They themselves are pussies. Now playing.
Look, in my perspective, I mean, if a girl goes down on me, I'm gonna reciprocate the offer. I'm gonna at least try. If push my head away or whatnot. I was like, yeah, but like, it's rude.
Yeah,
it's like.
Oh,
I don't totally do. Yeah. Oh, there she goes.
Okay.
But yes.
Don't mind me. I'm fixing stuff.
Oh,
technical difficulty days. All right.
All right. No, but yeah, that is a really weird thing. I don't know, because I don't see what the problem is. Like,
Nah, man.
and because really, I thought that was kind of like an older dude thing. Because I would hear that a lot with like older dudes that I grew up around. Like, no, I don't do that. I don't eat pussy. But then again, or at least for my mother, I can see why she fucks with Jamaican men, because they certainly just go to your ear to be like, "So you want for me to just suck your poom poom, huh? Come on, let me suck your poom poom." so,
Oh man.
so they'll say,
bust up on my
some shit like that in your ear, and then the women just be like, "Oh."
It's not even slick. It's the fucking accent. That's all it is. It's like with British people.
No, for reals. No, for reals. It is the accent, because, man, if a regular American voice is, "Come on, bitch, let me suck your pussy," way different connotation.
I mean,
right?
at least we have to try. They'll make it sound smooth. Hey,
You gotta make it sound smooth.
Eat your muffin. Shit like that.
man.
Like, geez.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Oh yeah, I have a whole song about that.
What do you
Well,
see?
I know for me, like there have been times where like I've just been really self-conscious because like I'm a bigger girl. And so some guys will be like, "Oh, let me eat you out," and I'm like, "No, I'm kind of self-conscious today, so like, no." But I'll suck your dick. That's fine.
There's a whole song about it called Lizzo. That's my motto. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten over it throughout the years.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Shit.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm a nasty ass nigga. I'm gonna eat it from the back. Need a whole meal, not a snack.
Oh man.
Shit.
Now, okay. One
I
thing
think
is
that's,
like
I
eating.
think that song is on my playlist too. Shit, that
number
was a
9.
song. That was a song dedicated to the BBWs, man. Like that was my shit.
Man, I feel vanilla as fuck. Mine is like Spanish guitar.
That's good. It's nice. It's slow. Unless you're like going for
Yeah.
Dragon Force, that'd be a whole different fucking story. I need a girl up in the fire and plebs. I'll fucking do that
At
shit.
the end, man, it just like switches and goes from Spanish guitar to fucking Dragon Force riffs. I don't know where. It's like the random action vibrator.
Shit.
No.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm done. Okay. Shit.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Let me stop. I shouldn't be smoking
man.
on camera. Oh shit. Whoa. Let me not get dinged from the YouTube. The YouTube algorithm be like, hey, stop smoking weed on stream. What's wrong with you? We get it as 420.
Tell you, man, we make a hub show. That's it.
Oh God,
Boom. We're raking in them.
We just gotta
raking
get
in
an audience. I feel like we need an audience for that. We gotta, man. But you know, I'm not against it.
We all know that if it went to the hub, the only person who would be naked would be me.
Right. And we would get views. We would get views because people appreciate weed and titties being on screen at the same time.
Exactly.
There's an audience.
Not even that. There's a whole ass chick teaching physics and math on the hub, and she's fully clothed. I kid you not. There's also a stepdad on.
I even see like Call of Duty clips on Pornhub before.
Oh god,
That's
awful.
Oh, and the title says, I just ran a whole train on a bunch of dudes or some shit like that. And it was just him getting a Moab. He got the technical. That was it. He just got the technical.
Oh man.
Creative
title writing, man.
That's all you need.
Yeah, but songs and shit. So it's honestly it's a lot of for me. It like outside of like the ratchet shit that I have. like the I'm gonna fuck you and shit. You know, I do have a lot of like sensual baby making R&B music on there. Like I got a couple of Michael Jackson songs on there. Which you know what bothered me? So I always had this theory on like why I felt like You Were Not Alone doesn't do it for me. Is because that song is a wedding song. You dance to your spouse to that song. You don't make love to your spouse at that song. It is a wedding song. Everything else is like, yeah, I'm fucking to that.
I mean,
you could
yes,
fuck to beat it,
but
I guess.
also like
Beat It is crazy.
if you done some nasty shit before, and then at the wedding you hear that song doing the slow dance,
it's not gonna hit the same. It's not gonna hit the same.
A, your partner has to know how to dance,
That part.
and B, like, because I know for me, music wise, I don't really care about the song. It's more about the, or not necessarily the lyrics of the song, but definitely the bass and how the music flows. Because like, mind you, I can get down with some like rock, and then hip hop, R&B. It all depends on what I'm doing, what my partner's doing, and like if we're just trying to have background music. Because with kids, you got to have a background noise.
True.
True that.
Ooh, yeah,
Definitely.
dude. I realized how thin the walls are in our condo when downstairs neighbors had to. We just going out on top of a yoga mat in the living room, and downstairs just goes super loud bass, super loud music. I'm like, oh.
Better shut down something else.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, when you share walls with people, it's amazing how thin the walls are.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure there was like no. So there's this one time where had someone come over, and I live on the bottom floor.
Lucky.
Yeah, so I live on the
Yeah,
bottom
man.
floor. However, I know for a fact they heard her. She was like I'm like, oh fuck. Like if the window was open, I'm pretty sure the whole fucking neighborhood would have heard that shit. Like, god damn, she was loud. Hey, I didn't give a fuck. I knew I was doing something right. So shit, fucking scream away, honey. Shit, be loud. Shit.
Dude.
There's no discretion in this house. We know what it is.
Oh man. That what's it called? Talking to Cunnilingus fucking that rose toy?
Oh,
Not my favorite. Not my
that's your
favorite.
Dude, it is used in this house.
Oh, y'all got a
And
rose?
the first time, man, I like the windows were open.
Oh wow. Was it you or your wife?
Sarah, yeah, my wife.
Oh god. She she exploded.
I'm personally too sensitive, man. Like I can't do like vibration or anything like that. I'm just like nope, too much.
Too much.
Yeah, you gotta concentrate on like slow down.
I don't know why. I get the feeling that you're a squirter and you just haven't found out yet.
Jeez.
That's where it's like, oh, too much. That's what's gonna happen.
You just gotta push past it.
You gotta
always have something under your butt, because like I personally hate sleeping in the puddles.
Dude.
They're the worst. Like, yeah, I can make puddles, but also at the same time, if I've got to sleep in it, like it's cold, it's wet, and it's like, ew, no, you can sleep on that side of the bed. I'll sleep on the other one.
They got like the hydrophobic blankets nowadays.
Oh yeah,
I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah, they got them on Amazon. They're like
even better. Even better, you get washable bed bed protectors, like the bed chucks.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I have like I have like 10 at my house. Also because potty training.
Mhm.
It's easier to potty train littles when they can just sit down and you just take the bed chuck, put it underneath them, and if they have an accident, you just throw it in the washer. The bed chucks were actually for me, not the children, but they're dual purpose.
Hey, they served a
Hey,
purpose.
man. Like,
Oh.
intended for
Oh.
one thing. The secret market unlocked. Oh, man. But,
Dude.
So, like, when you said training littles, are you talking about your children or actual littles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah, my kids.
Yes, children. Okay, cool.
I'm a mom. I have children.
He's all like littles. Midgets?
Oh no. There's
No.
a certain kink
A certain
subspace
subgroup of
called
kinks, yeah.
littles.
Oh.
It's where people kind of regress back into a younger age. So
Okay.
there are some people who really like being taken care of, and like they want a mommy or a daddy that takes care of them and makes sure that they're safe and wanted. And like there's a really big niche for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the more
I
you
realized
know.
I will take the test, man. I'm like, huh. It's bringing this up a couple of times, I see.
I am not a little. I am not a little.
Yeah, no. He's like, we
So,
don't do that here.
I mean, I haven't seen the list yet, but I can definitely tell you that. It's on the bottom, isn't it, of that list? Yeah.
It's pretty close. Yeah. Age play kind of is not a thing for me because like I'm sorry, I'm a mom outside of like the sex world. I don't want to be a mom to you because like I already have kids. I've got a sassy one that like you guys saw earlier was like
Yeah.
sassing me back left and forth. I don't want to deal with that in a partner.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I feel that. Yeah, you don't want to like, nope, we not doing that. No,
Mm-mm.
no. I am not looking out after another adult. I already got some bullshit at the house. I'm good. Just
Well, and then I also have a man child.
Oof.
man child.
Nah.
Oh, you're talking about
Nah.
My ex-husband, he's a man
ex-husband.
child.
I was like, oh
You
yeah,
don't-
that
You're
nigga.
gonna go play that role no more. Like,
No.
No. I have to play the mom. I have to play the mom role with him of like, hey, no, you're gonna do this by this date because if you don't, you lose this. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure it
Figure
out.
it the fuck out.
That's
All
very
right.
close to dominant territory right there.
Yeah, which is why I'm a sub.
It's like goes against my code. It goes against my creed. Yeah, nah. I'm the one that gets taken care of around here.
I do enough thinking that I don't want to think in the bedroom.
That's facts.
Noted. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Should we go into story time?
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Just to be cool and shit, I am going to share my screen, and then while I'm taking the test, we are going to shoot the shit about our stories as I'm going through these questions.
Neat. So no.
Let the test.
We were.
All right.
We were talking about like guessing each other's what, top 3?
Top 3.
Top 5?
Huh? Oh no! I just want to start the test. Yeah, let me take the test.
There should be an anonymous one. You should be
There
able
we
to do
go.
it anonymously.
All right, age category. I am 35.
Now you hold.
State. Shut up. Nobody asked you.
Old man.
Nobody asked you, okay?
Hey, there's
Nobody
a kink
needed
for
to.
that.
I'm just
Okay.
making it.
I prefer
No,
short, prefer maximum accuracy, long just
I
question.
definitely do see Bijan having a daddy role. I can see it.
Oh
I
yeah,
can see it,
totally.
yeah.
Shit.
I know a choice
What?
number of gay
I'm
dudes
gonna
that would
clock it in.
definitely go with that. Yep.
I'm gonna say it's one of the top 5.
Yep. There we go.
All right. So I like to be dominated, especially in the bedroom.
Mimi.
You, huh? So
Noted.
Again, we know this. Okay, this is not anything new.
yeah, I have a neutral. See, like I have a very neutral opinion because then it's almost like define what you mean by being dominated. Because like if anything, I consider myself like a service top. Like I'm there to like I'm really there to try and like satisfy you more than anything. So like like outside of like I kind of know what to do, but like if you give me directive, I will take those directives. So yeah, I like pain during sex and seeing the results and marks and bruises. Not really so much bruises, no. But
No. Mm-mm.
but however, I do like to smack ass though. That's like my favorite thing. Just with my hands though.
That'll be a later question.
Okay. All right. I'm taking
I'm
this
a
test.
little like,
Yeah. So
I
probably
guess
that's probably like a absolute yeah, no, I'm not really into beating somebody up. No. I'd rather beat up
for
that pussy though. I'm playing. I'm sorry.
for me, not so much
Depends on the person. Yeah.
beating up, but like leaving hickeys and stuff like that. Like, or more than anything, getting hickeys. Leaving not so much, but receiving them for me is like a turn on.
Getting hickeys?
Mm-hmm.
Giving them.
I'm,
Yeah.
yeah, like honestly, like if for me it goes either way. Shit, make your mark, I make mine. Shit. Wear that free flag. Because I swear to God, so I have a story. So someone from work came in one day with a bunch of hickeys. I'm all like, so I'm all like, oh, so you must have had some fun last night. And then like she instantly like covered up her neck.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, half of the time I'm like, no, you can leave them like here down. If I like you, I'll let you leave them up a little higher, but like, nah, leave them below the neck, because then when I get in the shower, I can reminisce about it. Also, as a parent, the bathroom is the greatest place to play.
That's crazy.
I've had a couple of partners on like not permanent, but like more like one night stands. I'll do a couple of test bites and see how everything goes after that. But like for the most part, like it's not a deal breaker, but that's one of my favorite things to do. Lead, not so much lead, but like just bite down on that area, either that meeting area between the neck and the shoulder, right there, or maybe a little higher, right behind the ears, things like that.
All right. So this question, does this apply to like if I say, because I prefer making sexual decisions for my partner as this gives me more control. So is this like saying like when you switch positions, I'd be like, get your ass in the air or get on your back.
Yes.
Like, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So then I'm gonna say I strongly agree with that then.
You dictate how things go.
Gotcha. All right, I don't mind a little playful resistance from a partner in the end. I'll win.
Have you
anyway.
guys ever heard of the
Now
the chapstick trick?
this could be a bit of a turn on. I depends on the partner.
Hold up, B1. What did you say, man?
Oh, have you ever heard of the chapstick trick to get rid of hickeys if you're
No.
in a moment when you have to like, I cannot have this right now? You get
That's what.
the cap of a chapstick and
you just rub it out?
No, the hollow part of it, man. So like not the nice smooth part, but like the sharp end of it. Use that shit and like twist it.
I
It'll,
mean,
like destroy all the little clumps, and it'll be done in.
Would this
like
be
12
like
hours.
sorry, because I would like to have sex with multiple people at the same time. I mean, like I would at least want to experience the orgy at least once.
I mean,
so
gangbangs are fun too.
I'll put a rather agree.
Man.
At least one time,
I mean, orgies are fun.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Spontaneous ones are great. I had a partner, and we went over to one of my friends' house that like I've had group play with before, and like I'm really good friends with them. And so what ended up happening is while we were over there, I like slowly start taking off clothes. Like I had a corset on, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna wear this corset. And then I was like, my bra feels weird and uncomfortable, so I took off my bra. And then the people that live in the apartment were like, "Oh yeah, no, this is normal." And my girlfriend's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "That's chill. I've had sex here all the time." And eventually I got naked. My partner got naked. My friend got naked, and then his roommates got naked. Mind you, this was not planned at all. It was very much an impromptu. And then my friend's ex-wife, walked in on everything. And we're like, "Hey, you want to join?" And she's like, "Nah, I had a really long day. I'm just gonna go to bed." And I'm like, "Oh, but okay, I get it. I understand."
Dude.
We paused for food.
You pause for food is crazy.
Paused for food.
No, you need to hydrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you go for longer than 20 minutes, which usually group things, it
Oh yeah,
definitely
there's
is
a
longer
lot
than
more
20
setting
minutes.
up, a lot more rest time in between.
No.
I
Well,
would say like the 3 opportunities that I've
All right.
had, I never had a
So
spontaneous.
this one right here. I like sending nudes or sexual pictures, videos, myself for others. So it's more like I'll send it if I know it's okay to send. I don't just do it just because. Like a lot of
Dude.
fucking dudes on the internet do. Like, oh, let me show you my dick.
Oh God, no. Okay, speaking
I
of the
hate those
podcast,
motherfuckers so much. Like you
I
literally
no,
fucking
I'm
like
scared the
on the
them.
hoes.
receiving end of that.
You scared the hoes. Like stop that. You stop that.
okay,
It's,
okay.
it's
But
annoying.
also, I don't mind a random dick pic.
See, you're
I'm the
that's
odd man. I know.
yeah, that's great. That's great. But like it sucks when you're trying to because this is when it comes to like internet dating in general. Like you're really trying to like have a conversation and you get left on red because women are so fucking traumatized from all the dick pics. Or, you're like message like 35, saying, "Hey, what's up? Hi." Well, you know what I mean? Like fucking hate
I
dating
get
apps.
that.
They're so fucking trash.
I will say this though, I kind of understand from the female perspective because I get on Grinder. I'm looking for a good time in that, right?
Yeah.
I like to every now and then, send a little, a blurb. I was like, hey, how you doing? My name is this and this and that. And I'm not even wanting for like a hey or a hi. I just don't want them to send me an instantaneous ass or dick pic. Because I'm trying to like talk. I might want to take this person out to dinner or whatnot. Granted, I do appreciate you have a nice ass, but I don't want to see your dick because on the top, and I'm not going to be looking you in the face when I'm having a great time with you. Just saying.
Strongly agree.
Hey, like
Like,
fucking I had a friend that she told me um she came back home stateside from Japan and fucking downloaded Tinder, was trying to like get a proper date, and then just it was all dick pics. I'm like,
uh,
I would imagine just like asking, like, hey, yay or nay, dick pics first.
So from my perspective, um, I have noticed that a lot of people will ask to send them. Like, hey, is it okay if I send? Or hey, can you like, do you want to take a look? And me being the wonderful kinkster that I am, I'm like, oh yeah, send it to me. I want to see it. But I also don't mind a random like it pops up like on Reddit because I post a lot of my nudes on Reddit, and I'll get messages that sometimes they're just a dick pic that I get a reply from, and I'm like, ooh, that's fun. But again, that's also like part of my kink list. I'd
oh,
like
no.
them. Huh? I
I
like
think
things.
it's more.
Okay.
No,
I think
dick.
it's more or less about the
It's
setting of it all. Because if you're on a dating site and you get that, that's kind of, you know, I, I mean, it's random. I mean, it's out there. It's just I don't want to see a dick again. I don't want to see a dick on Tinder. But like you said, Reddit, where you post and you get things like that. I mean, that's understandable. But like for every other people just trying to go on a little date with somebody, seeing some dude's fucking shit that's like hooked left for some reason, like really hard. I mean, I can understand it's just not the ideal space for it.
Yeah, there definitely is a time and place where it's acceptable, where it isn't. But also,
It's,
people be thirsty, man. People be thirsty.
I know. hmm But if you're sending it, like I would send too. But like, I need to make sure my shit's in good lighting. I gotta leave a decent first impression, Like I gotta get the camera angle right. The lighting has to be good. Like God forbid it's a little cold outside or wherever I'm at. You gotta get the
Honestly,
whole thing kickstarted.
for me, it's the background shit. Like, what's in your background?
Not so much.
Like when you receive.
Like so for me, like, yeah, I'll focus on like a dick and like how they took the picture. Like, I don't care what angle you do it at, but also keep in mind, I'm gonna look what's in the background.
Like, what you got going on back there? Is there a dead body? You got a corpse or some shit?
Is
Oh
there
no, is
poop
there
in
a
the
toilet? Is there a
toilet?
toilet mouth? Yeah.
Like,
If you do it in your room, why is there like clothes all?
no. I don't get that weird, but like also at the same time, it's like I take the time and the effort to make sure I know what's in the background of my pictures. I take the time to set up the space to take the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't.
So please have at least a little common courtesy that if you're going to just randomly send it, a lot of people will like it'll pull up to them and like they'll be dick pic and be like, ew, gross. But if somebody is willing to look at it, be a little bit more courteous.
So I have a question for you. Which one do you prefer? A dick pic or a cum video?
A cum video.
Because
Because it makes me feel more wanted.
Mm.
And it makes me feel because like I'm that person that's like, hey, I'm here for your enjoyment. I want the cum video because then it's like, oh, yay.
Some women just there's some women that I've spoken to and they fucking love that shit. They just, oh man, like, ooh, send me a special video. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Don't look at my Pornhub search because that's all it is.
Compilations is crazy.
That's all it is.
Assuming I was single, I would like to join an existing couples or poly. I mean, sure, why not? I don't mind. In this economy, shit.
Shit.
Man. No.
Not for me. I enjoy.
I mean, a single bedroom I can share with 3 other people? Fuck yeah.
Shit.
All the savings.
There's
You all share a
something about
bed?
like
I don't.
There's something to be said about like porn where the objective is like watching the orgasm is just like, huh.
I'm not gonna lie, like cream pie videos, depending on how they are, they're really fucking good to watch. I enjoy like all of them. But except like the ones where like the ones where you focus, like all of a sudden they pan out and they focus on the dudes. I don't want to see that. I want to see people's like I want to see the facial expressions of people are nutting. That's all I want to see.
No.
But like not like the whole porn star actors like, oh my god, like she's making a big old deal over it. Like I need realness. Amateurs. That's why everybody loves that shit.
But you also have to understand, like some people need that build up to get to that point. Like some people need the sensual, they need the kissing, they need the flirting, they need the groping, and then the stripping of clothes. Like some people just really need that, and because one of my partners was that way. She was like, no, I need kissing, I need flirting. I need cuddles. I need you to like the sensual stuff. And I'm sitting here going like, nah, tell me that you want me, bend me over, and I'm good.
Yeah. See, I
Yeah,
like all of that though. I like the build up. I like the, you know, like that. It just
Man, I ain't
I
got
don't know.
time. I don't have time for the build up. That's
Yeah.
the other thing.
Oh yeah.
Like I can do it, but I'm not at my I wouldn't say that if it's in that setting, then I don't feel like I'm at my best. Because I need that. I need it more so for me because like I already know I'm like, all right, we making out, you know,
Yeah.
we're doing the thing, and then like by the time I get it in, I know I'm pretty much gonna pop in like 5 minutes
Yeah.
because of just
No, I get that.
all that build up leading up to
Or
it. And then after that, and then like then it's just like, all right, 2, 3 more rounds. We ain't gotta do the build up no more. Shit, I'll bend you over.
Yeah.
Well, it's like once you get that first nut out the way, it's just like, all right, so
in business,
round
man.
2. Round 2. Fights.
Yeah.
Final
I
round.
Like,
definitely say it depends on. Oh shit. I would definitely say it depends on my partner because I do feed a lot off of what they do. Like, yeah, we could do the whole central route, but we have to have the time for it and this and that. Or like what you said, Marissa, bend me over and have a great time. Like, it just depends on what my partner wants
Yeah.
because I could just go off of that and then whatever happens, whatever happens. I will say though, like there's one instance not too long ago where I met up with one partner. We went out to a hotel. It was
Nope,
really
I do
small.
not
First,
find that adorable. Sorry.
you. But what ended up happening was like we went at it a couple times. So we had the whole hotel room. Ended up knocking out like mid go, waking up and going right back into it again. No words were exchanged. It was all like
I'm willing to
groping,
pay
what you
for
want.
porn if it
Yeah,
suits my sexual interests. That's
that's
crazy.
OnlyFans, bro. That's all OnlyFans.
I know, I do, man, because like good lesbian porn that doesn't involve like fucking gigantic nails coming at vaginas is it's hard to find. So I'm willing.
Gigantic
I'm willing.
nails
There's
is
like
crazy.
there's some really good like sites where you pay to be a member and it has like a lineup of porn stars and they like make really good videos, man. Cause looking through all these like fake orgasm lesbian videos that are targeted towards men instead of women is
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay for it, but guess what? I actually will be aroused. Like
You're getting what you pay for.
legit, man. There's nah. Mm.
I
Uh,
wonder.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
currently
with
in a
you. I'm with you
long-term
on that because like when I do my nails and like I play with myself, it's like how am I going to do this without hurting myself?
The fucking office lady typing kind of
Oh
like
god.
click.
Oh no, it's this
oh
because you got to get your fingers at like just the right angle. Oh, dude, it's
Oh
a whole
yeah.
thing.
no.
Yeah.
Nah, man. That's insane. No.
Oh.
On the
And they
fucking
Oh,
spend so much money on that.
yes, they do.
on
They spend
nails.
so much. Oh, dude, it
Yeah.
like you can spend up to like $300 depending on the nail artist, how long the nails are, and like what you get added to it. It's expensive. It's why I do my own.
How fast your nails grow. So like you get older, you start taking biotin and all that shit, and that like makes your nails grow faster too. It
Well, and
just
then you also have to be careful of like where you go because there's extra added like if you go to the wrong salon and they like damage your nail, you could lose your nail.
Yeah.
ooh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
damn. Nope. No.
yeah. Again, it's why I do it at home. Plus, it gives me an extra like learning thing to do, and then I can have fun nails, and then I can take them off on my own.
Dude. Yeah.
I don't have to go to
Fucking-
somebody to like take off 7 layers of nail.
I'm just gonna stick to my
I
little
just keep
nubs.
them short, man. My job, I could not do my job with like long ass nails. So
The joys of being a student at the moment. It doesn't matter how long my nails are.
You
Nah,
don't
man.
turn into papers.
But
Papers
I
get
mean-
turned into the same either way.
on that, like when to have sex and stuff, like Sarah and I'm very touchy, and I show interest by initiating by like touching, groping, stuff like that, more physical. But she needs that build up. So at one point there was a little bit of a conflict. But then like we discovered that she loves edging me.
Oh,
So
fuck!
it sucks, man. It sucks sometimes, but it fucking works.
Damn.
She teases me, and then when she actually feels the buildup from that, it'll take like a week or something, sometimes a little longer, and then we actually have sex. But like
Damn.
it ended up being satisfies me on the physical part of it, and it satisfies her on the buildup part of it. So
Wait,
it's
so
all
she's
communication.
a week edging you?
A week of edging is
Dude,
fucked up.
it can suck sometimes, man, because she
That's
dictates that
torture.
part. Whew.
How are you alive?
Damn.
Do you not like? I mean, do you like? Do you masturbate in the meantime, or are you just kind of like, I'm doing this for her and not touching yourself?
She chooses. She
Huh?
chooses if I can or cannot.
Oh
Sub.
shit.
That's on your list.
You're a fucking sub, bro.
Yeah.
In a weird way, yeah.
That is for sure number 1 or number 3 on your list. I can tell you that right now.
God damn, you're a fucking sub, dude. Oh my
There's
god.
nothing wrong with that, though.
Nothing
There's
wrong with
nothing
that
wrong.
at all.
Yeah.
But that's interesting though.
Dude,
I
you-
I'm
I can see it 'cause
submissive
Sarah kind of gives
in that way, but then like the toys, I use the toys on her. So it's
Does she pick out the toys that she wants you to use?
together.
Yeah, I definitely
Together.
You're a sub. Anyway. No.
yeah, no, I
No,
like my hidden ones because like I can wear them anywhere. I can wear them while I'm driving. I can wear them while I'm grocery shopping. I can wear them out and about, which like satisfies, my top 3 kinks. But that blows my mind. I couldn't. I get so. Oh,
You get worked up to the point
Yes.
where you have to, don't you?
if somebody teases me long enough, no, I'm stripping them and telling them and demanding that like, no, you fucking do it now, otherwise I'm leaving.
Mm.
I mean,
I will find it elsewhere.
There's been times where she goes a little too hard, and it ends up like the buildup of the week ends up being destroyed in the middle of the week because she went a little too hard, and then she requested it. But yeah, no, there's been times it was like a week long.
I'm starving. I'm starving over here.
Jesus Christ.
No, when I have a partner, it's an everyday thing.
Damn.
But also like I have a really high sex drive, which also makes it really hard to find a partner that can keep up with me.
Yo, she's a sex camel. Yeah.
Sex camel.
Yeah.
But like that's the thing. Like
Struggle
it was
with every
causing
time.
problems because I don't have like a super high sex drive, but I have like a moderate sex drive.
You have
It was-
so what you call is I have a functioning libido.
There you go.
I have an appetite.
She had like polycystic ovarian syndrome. Like there's a lot of different things, man. So yeah, she has a very slow sex drive, and what was happening is that we had miscommunications when I wanted to go and she didn't, and it kept happening, and it made it go for like weeks, man. Like sometimes. So this, after like talking about it and trying to find a way to get through this, that was a way to get through it as well. Like, um, it's a better compromise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
communication is wonderful.
communication is
It
wonderful.
is.
It always goes
It
back to
fucking
that.
is.
Shit.
Yep.
Me personally, like, if I could, because the last time I was having sex like that daily is when I was living with my ex. So if I was living with my partner, we'd be fucking almost every day, for sure.
Nah.
Again, I struggle with finding somebody to keep up.
Shit.
But nah.
Like it was so like it would be like at least it would be one time before work, one time before we go to bed, maybe two times before we actually go to sleep. But that's how often, yeah, that's how often I was fucking when I was living with my partner or living with my ex. So I get you. I don't know what that looks like now because I was also like fucking 24 at the time. So so I don't. We'll see where my stamina levels are. Who knows? I'll
You
let
just
you
keep
out.
hitting that gym, man. Keep hitting that gym.
Keep hitting the gym. That's all I
Train.
got right now. Train
Train.
for it. Gotta train for it now.
Oh man. Nah. And that shit
Yeah,
too, yeah, like definitely
yeah.
not working out brings down like the libido a little bit. So
I'm also into that.
at least for me, yeah, in my case.
I was about to say, sex is my workout, so.
Sex is your workout.
Oh no, dude. If any, like, if I have a partner, I am their leg day. I am the leg day.
That little shirt does like leg day every day.
Leg day every day is
You
crazy.
don't even know. You don't even know.
like my last partner was like, "Damn, my legs look amazing," and I'm like, "Yeah." Wonder why.
You're welcome.
Oh man. Uh, how's it going over there? What percentage are you in?
I'm 75% in. 78 or 83 now, so I'm almost done.
I think you got 3 more pages.
Okay. So having to do
Oh, what are you saying
Your
no
top
to?
5 are gonna.
having to do really disgusting things for my partner's pleasure sounds
Yeah.
really arousing. Disgusting, I don't. That's a blanket term because what's disgusting these days? Because so I went to my coworker's housewarming party last night, and we were talking about patchy beards, and he's just like, listen, all you gotta do is eat ass, so you can fill in your beard. Like, yeah, I was like,
That doesn't fill in your beard. If anything, that the cheeks, you just rub your fucking shit right out.
No, it just moves it. It moves it, like, depending on where you go.
You get like little
I
spots on your
gotta fill in this part, so so I gotta eat ass from behind, just to fill in the patchy beard.
Yeah, but then you gotta find a partner who's willing to let you do it.
Yeah,
and also you got to like,
and it's
a
not
lot of
really
pressure in there.
it's not a really go-to of mine either. So it's just like if maybe in the heat of the moment my tongue may slip a little further down than I intended. But other than that, I don't. You know what? That's why I don't eat ass, because I do this shit. See, I can't do that. I can't go any further if I'm doing all this. Yeah, no, I can't.
Flip it around.
It's not. It's not about.
Around.
Brother, it's not about how
Have
deep you
you?
go, it's how you work the rim, bro. I'm just telling you.
It's all about the motion in the ocean.
Especially that.
So,
I'm telling you.
fucking story, right? So
Shit.
I'm in the galley. I'm eating with someone, and we're just talking shit. He's telling me about his wife, and we're talking. He's like, "Nader, do you eat ass?" And I'm like, "I have only eaten clam. Stay away from the lower portion of this equation." And he's like, "No, no, you have to eat ass." And I'm like, I don't even know if she likes that. They're like, no, 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 no. See, this is what you're gonna do. This is what I did to my wife. Loved it. You are just gonna be down there eating, and then just boop, move your tongue down there, just real quick. You'll be fine. I'm like, okay, okay. So next time we're at it, I try it, right? Fucking, just like.
What?
She was like this. She was like, she was like, she must have turned around so quick.
I will tell you, with some partners, I pulled off that same move, and I got either a rounding applause or a callback later, depending on who it is. Yeah, but I've also had it done to me. It's a very vulnerable fucking feeling. I will tell you that.
The world
Like,
slows down for
like you have no. Personally, I feel like I don't have any power in this situation. It's like this. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen at this moment. I don't know any of them which, but like at the same time, it's like I can. I mean, I'm getting to like this. I'm not necessarily in subspace, but like this ain't that bad. I'm not gonna knock it till it happens. I'll try it. Sure.
No,
See, honestly, my opinion on the whole thing is your partner should be the one to dictate whether or not that's comfortable for them.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, it's also helpful to like find out why they don't like it, because like I know for me, like I have IBS issues, and I'm like, no, and also if somebody wants me to do it to them, it's like, okay, then what you're gonna do is you are going to go take a shower. You're gonna clean that shit. You're gonna rinse it. You're gonna clean it a second time, rinse it. Then I'll do it. But like that, I've taken care of some. I was a caregiver in a nursing home. I've taken care of some old guys, and it is like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't subject anybody to what I got behind here because I know I got it like a force and a half in between my
Oh
cheeks.
shit! I know. So wait, Mac. Have you seen the original Berserk OVA?
Yeah, bits and pieces.
So what I imagine what music is playing in the background when it happens is like
Don't you say the Eclipse?
Is that no, not the Eclipse? No, it's that one song that goes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Cascade Cuts. Look, I'm a perfect good day enjoyer. If you all want to take the chance on that, just give me some fair warning before you hike my knees up by my head. But like, just like either giving or receiving it, just like clean. That's all I ask. Like the couple times that I did it, it's like the hint was dropped, so I was like, okay, I'll give him a little surprise. But like for the most part, like unless I know you've for a fact taken a shower or seen you take a shower, like I'm not doing anything down there. Like everything's gonna be above board. But yeah, gosh, no, like for me personally, I wouldn't even drop the hint. I'll come to the situation completely clean. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I know I got like more than peach fuzz back between the cheeks, so I'm self conscious about it. If anything, that's just me. But as far as that goes, like yeah, it's a fun experience, especially if you find a partner that you can trust with that kind of stuff. But it's definitely something else. Also, it just adds like another 10 minutes to the whole experience, anyways. Because you got 10 minutes for the bottom, 10 minutes for the top, and then whatever foreplay you got. So it just extends everything out, really.
I'm sorry, I just imagined you like, because I was gonna ask, would you ever consider a Brazilian? But then I remember a 40-year-old
Last two questions. So,
Woo!
all right, last two questions. What do you think? What do you think? I really want to. Okay.
I've definitely got you pegged as a Switch.
Oh, a Switch is crazy.
Yeah, for a top
If
$5.
a new. Okay, so we plan to launch. I'm not trying to do all that. All right, so if a new awesome Kink
I know.
goes launch, would you like to be kept? Oh, this is just other shit.
Yeah,
just,
it's their
So
it's their hey, let's send you promotion stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't really care. All right, so all right, top three.
all right. So we gotta go for Bajan, I'm gonna go Daddy, Switch, and Dominant.
And the serve. Okay,
definitely Dom.
Dom. Okay.
Yeah, in your top 5, you have to have Dom. I know that for sure.
Okay.
Maybe Switch on the on that last spot.
Yeah, definitely Switch. Let's see. What else was there?
I know feet are somewhere on that list. Probably the bit, probably in the middle, maybe like 50%.
Maybe service. A Switch and service.
Yeah, I don't think that makes the. I don't think that'll make the top 5, but that might be on the list.
All right.
Like I pull up my list, but I'm on a phone, so I can't really see like what the other options were. My brain is not braining this morning.
All right. It'd be like that. And the survey says, oh shit, 96% dominant, 68% experimentalist, 65% vanilla, 63% non-monogamous, 45% or 54%, I'm sorry, submissive. I got a bit of warrior in me. I'm a brat. Brat is wild.
Oh shit!
Is that the red? Is that in the red or in the green? Or is that
it's in the yellow?
It's in the yellow.
Oh, it's in the yellow.
Brat Tamer is crazy.
I can tell you exactly where that is on my list. That's at the very bottom.
What is
I
a
have
brat?
notes.
What does that mean? Brat Tamers enjoy handling bratty submissives. They find disobedience a form of playfulness from the side of submissives rather than a form of rudeness. They will take
the little shits. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's so much fun.
Brat tamer. I'm out here taming brats. Shut your ass up. Get your ass to the bed.
Make me.
I'll fucking make you suck this dick.
No, you won't.
Open that mouth, girl.
What you gonna do, huh?
Sound like, yeah, God, you kind of sound like somebody from FetLife that has like 3 X's in their name.
3 X's in their name is crazy.
I shit you not, they exist and they're fucking horrifying.
Hey, we on that kinky ass. You trying to roleplay while we're on stream is crazy. But I get it though. I get it. Damn.
Well, it is on my. It's in the top of my list. Being a brat, so like.
Okay, all right. So I got that brat tamer in me. It's there. 43% of the time.
You'll do it, but it's not like the one thing that you do every time.
Right. It's there.
What's the bottom 5? I can't see.
Bottom 5 is primal, masochist, little, degrade, daddy, mommy, age play, degrader. I don't. Yeah, no, and the reason why that I can see why that's at the bottom is because like I don't want to like make anybody feel any type of way. Like that's not a thing. I don't get off on that, So So,
Yeah,
I don't get off of degrading people or being a masochist. Like, I don't really enjoy pain like that, Like, aside from, like, if you, like, dig into me and leave scratches on me, that's a turn on. But, like, outright, like, no, I can't do that. No.
No, like one of the questions was like, do you enjoy the look of pain in your partner? Like I can enjoy like paddles, whips, stuff like that very lightly, but like actually see pain, nah, I'm not looking for that.
Yeah.
So like friggin'
Yeah, I mean, I had the same question too, and it was just more or less like, if it doesn't bring pleasure to them, then I wouldn't do it. Especially when it comes to pain, because that's a whole bag of worms that you have to cross. It's not like I'm going to go out to a sex party and paddle somebody or be the dom in that scene. It's more or less, okay, we've discussed it. This is how far I'll go. This is how much I can give. So that'll be during our time. I can't do that in a group setting. I can't do that in a random one-on-one with somebody. Like, yeah, scratching and biting is a thing, but that can be controlled in a way. If I'm whacking with somebody with a paddle or a cane, there is a good chance that I might uh, it might go higher than what they're used to, or not be at what they want, and then I have to adjust on the fly. I don't want to do that. So it's more safety than anything else. Like, yeah, like I'll admit maybe I'm a bit of a masochist, but I have to test where my limits are with that said person before going or doing anything. Like, I've been tied to a cross before, and I've been paddled lightly and whatnot, but that was by like trained doms and domes, and that's a scary experience even in itself, because at that time I was blindfolded and whatnot. But yeah, I mean it could be it's really fun. Like, if you know somebody that knows how to do all this.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh,
trust that goes into that.
yeah, a bunch.
imagine, yeah, fuck man.
For
Yeah,
sure.
And,
especially when they break out shit that you don't know about. Like, at one point in time, somebody broke out an electro wand, and I wasn't having that. I do not do shocky.
Yeah,
have you guys ever seen? Oh, sorry.
I've like so one of the clubs that I go to has a kink night, and me and Bijan went to one. But I've gone like several other times, and there's different ways that people enjoy the pain. Like, some people like the sting, some people like the shock, some people like really like just a hard smack that doesn't like necessarily cause a pain, but like, and then there's people where you see them like being whipped until they're like bruised, or being like spanked until they're bruised, and like that is their point of pleasure.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, like, you when you get into scenes like that, you have to really communicate with your partner, because like, I know for me, dealing with chronic body pain, I don't necessarily enjoy being hit with a cane or whips that sting. I much prefer like thuddy things to hit me, because then it's not like a sharp pain, it's like an all over pain.
Yeah.
And then I can only do it for so long.
Yeah. Totally get that.
Oh, got her limits.
And again,
I know them. I know them right now.
Because it's like, it's like, if you're not familiar with that, and like your only like experience of it is just like you see some motherfucker with like fucking nipple clamps and shit getting whipped, tied up with like hot wax pouring on them at the same time. It's like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh, neat story. I do have a wax play story.
Here we go.
So no, okay, so fucking no shit there I was, right? I was with my partner at the time, and we had gone to this wax play class. And we get the whole class first. Everybody talks about what it is, and then I volunteer because I want to try it. So the thing about wax is you got to be careful with the colors, because usually darker colors takes a lot more to melt, a lot more heat to melt.
Mm.
Oh.
Good to
So
know.
yeah, so most wax play is done with like a soy-based wax. It's really easy to melt. You can almost do it by hand, mind you. But that'll be like your first layer you pour onto somebody. You know, you can make it nice and kinky. You know, do drops here, drops there. But the heat and the initial shock is really nice. So for me, they did the wax play as usual. You know, they poured on the or my partner poured on the soy wax, and they made little doodles and
I
drawings
got to
with
spray after this.
yeah, they made little doodles and little drawings with the color with the Crayola uh, crayons. That's what they did. And then it was time to take it off. Here's the problem though, for like
Oh
really
no.
hairy people. Yeah, so
Ooh.
really
Oh.
hairy people.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
y'all know.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson!
40-year-old virgin, man. Oh my god, yes.
That was 25 experience. No, so
Mm.
like to for like you're supposed to put down like a light layer of baby oil. You're supposed to diddy them up a little bit. They didn't do that. And my partner at the time, there was a cake scraper that they were using to take off the wax.
Oh.
So she started off at the top left of my shoulder, and then pulled, and I blacked out for a quick second, and she didn't hear my ass until until the second pass when she was about to pull again. I was like, no! Like she tore off a chunk of hair on my back. Like that hurt. She made it up to me in the shower, but like that shit.
Yo!
Oh.
I think it was revenge a little bit because we did the scene on her first, and we used the like she has large tracts of land, right? So after we got the layer of soy wax on, it was all just dark colors after that. It was all just blacks and reds and whatnot, and we're actually able to get like a mold of her titty. Like after we pulled it, we were able to pull off like a clean piece. Like it was awesome.
Yeah,
Like oh my god, like I want to do wax play again. That shit was fun.
but all that
Baby
hair
oil.
though. Baby
Okay,
oil.
Wax
listen
play
in
on
there,
you
man.
or wax
Like-
play on a partner?
Right at this
Yes.
point.
Oh,
Yes.
both.
Yes, it's crazy.
Oh man.
I'm trying to expand my repertoire. That'd be fun.
Oh
He's
man.
like, listen, despite almost, losing my life trying to do this thing, listen, yes to all that though.
Look,
Just baby
I got a
oil,
story
man.
about almost getting lit on
Got the
lit on
key.
fire. I'm good. Like you think a little wax is gonna make me
At
stop?
the
No.
top of the head.
Oh man.
At the top. No. I was going bald long before that. It was more or less on the back.
He's like, yep. Started losing more at the top as more and more days went by, but the hair made up everywhere else.
No, it all traveled down south. They reversed border hop.
Yeah, no. All my hair is going to my dreads because I don't really have much body hair.
Damn African genetics.
African genetics is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I do also have a story about getting lit on fire with foam though.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So I think it was like maybe a couple weeks after the wax play one. Like I was
Oh.
living with a partner. Yeah,
The
no,
glutton
like
for punishment, huh? Glutton for punishment.
Yeah, you are definitely.
Okay,
fucking
have you
nasty.
seen Puss in Boots?
okay. So
You need to watch Puss in Boots.
what? Okay, what?
Puss in
Like
Boots?
the first one or the third one? Or
The
the
last
ninth one?
one.
I can't remember.
The last one
Oh,
just came out,
yeah.
man. Oh.
The one with the furry bait wolf? Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
Furry bait wolf is
yeah.
crazy.
It's the fucking
Jet?
though. Yes.
Yeah.
They made a Latino wolf that sounds hot. Okay, like besides Antonio Banderas, like, who else sounds Spanish like that? But anyways, fucking So again, I was with my partner. We're at a friend's house because she was going to teach us a couple new kinks, and one of them was using foam like to style your hair. You can actually light that on fire, and it's basically fire play almost. So she showed us a couple times on her arms, and the foam it was just a couple dollars of foam, and she lit it on fire, and it was just warm enough that you can actually feel it under. It was very relaxing for like the first couple tries. And then I laid down on my stomach, and I let her, doodle something, and then light it on fire. Well, she did it once, it went off okay. I felt the heat and all that. Wiped my back down, and she did it again. And I think she said she was doing it like a Superman diamond and shit, like so the S with the diamond and whatnot. So I'm laying down there, I'm relaxing. All I hear is the click, and then the heat. Like it felt good, and then I heard oh shit, and then she started beating me down on the side real quick. It had jumped onto my hair and was eating up the lower left quadrant of my back hair. Oh. But no, luckily she was fast enough so it didn't necessarily like jump ship and just get the rest of me. It would have been awful because I'd go up like really fucking fast in those days.
Dude, yeah,
But
no, wet towel next to you. Next
Yeah,
time.
I was about to say, wasn't there any like safety precautions? Because I know with like rope play, scissors.
I mean,
You have to have medical grade scissors when you do rope play, no matter where you're doing it or how you're doing it. If you're a beginner, if you're advanced, if there's rope, you need scissors, not a pocket knife, not your kitchen scissors. Like medical grade scissors will work the best, the fastest, and will get you out of any situation. But a lot of people don't know that.
Oh, a lot of people
I've never heard about it.
Segment on Kink.
Yeah, not a lot of people venture into the kink world, which is so sad.
The world will be much better.
I can kind of understand because you're kind of figuring yourself out, depending on what you're into and what you like. And sometimes, you can't really necessarily put a lot of that out in the world.
Yeah, I guess like I've known about like my kinks. My top 3 are voyeur, exhibitionist, and rat. So like I've known about those for a while, but I've also, I started the first time I had sex was at 15 and a half. So like I've had years of like trial and error, and then lots of partners to figure out like what I like, what I don't like, and so as I've gone through my kink journey, like I understand why my top 3 are my top 3.
Yeah, my first
give me a sub guy. I don't do sub men. I don't do them.
Well,
it's a lot of with subs. You've got to you take a lot of you do a lot of the direction and the directing of how things go. And like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be the one to initiate sex every time. That's boring as shit. For me.
96%. So, damn, it makes sense though, because I was the one that would initiate a lot. It would be it'd just be like a little gentle, like, trying to like get my finger in there. Wake up, like, what you doing? Sneak in there. Tell me to stop at any time. You don't stop me, I won't stop. Shit.
Oh, man.
No, I have a foot story actually, because we were talking about foot fetishes, and like I came to the realization, like I sympathize with it now, but it's still not for me. So it just kind of happened randomly. I was having sex with someone, and then like I was in the middle of like transitioning, and her foot. So what she did was she had opened up her big toe and like the toe next to the big toe, and like she like opened it up and then like she just put my dick right there, and she just kept moving it back and forth. I'm like, oh, I get it. I understand. Feels great. Fine. Foot fetish people. Good for y'all.
Dude,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I didn't run into my first foot person
Mm-hmm.
until like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I was so surprised, but like it was fun. I've got like tiny little feet, so like it makes sense. And so now whenever somebody like mentions that they like feet, I'm like, oh wait, I got a picture for you.
Mm.
Dude.
Yeah. Because I'm like, all right, to each their own. Like I don't judge. I don't judge the kink. If you like feet, you like feet. It's just, this is not an instant. Just like, let me put my dick in there, or let me suck on them. You know, I'm not. That's not me. It's not my thing.
Is the toe next to the big toe, would that be the pointer toe?
The pointer,
Mhm.
the index toe,
The index toe.
the equivalent to this. But for your foot. Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah, that happened.
Okay.
And then like the first time I tried anal, it was just like, it's cool. It's not a go-to though. Like I will only do anal if my partner wanted anal. Other than that, it's not my like favorite thing in the world.
What's your guys'
I
your
like
guys'
it
like
if
worst?
if you like it, then I will oblige. But it's not like maybe put it in your butt. Like,
Well, I have to like it because it's like 50% of my dating pool. So
that's crazy.
It's a straight up no go for me. Like, nah, like
Yeah.
my It brings me no enjoyment. But like I don't mind my plugs, but that's because they're not going in and out. That for me is like my hard no boundary. Nope. If like you want something in there, sure. I've got plugs. No problem. But no,
Plugs are
no
fun.
in and out. No in and out. Is the second you go in and out, fastest turn off, I'm gone. I will not call you. I will not text you. I will just be
Gone like a ninja.
Yeah.
This is a cloud of smoke.
What's your guys' like least
What's she
favorite
even
place
matter?
to have sex in?
Least favorite place? I haven't
Mm.
experimented that much, honestly, because
Because
like
I
I
know.
I've gotten head in a car. I'll admittedly so I was at a drive-in movie theater with someone with my ex, and it was for my birthday. And she goes, "Whip it out," and I'm like, "What? Yeah, whip it out." I'm like, okay. I was fucking scared because it was like the sun was still out and daylight savings haven't quite kicked in yet, and she just went to town. And I was
Oh,
like, "Oh shit, this is magical." So, I would definitely like to experience more car head.
dude.
my least
No.
favorite place is anywhere that has sand.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm okay hiking trails, I'm okay woods, cars, bathrooms, beds, work,
Work is crazy.
shopping malls. Like, no, I'm again my top
Voyeur,
five are foyer
voyeur,
exhibitionist.
exhibitionist, Brad.
So like
I think
outside is fun for me, but anywhere that there's sand, like there's a river close by, because I'm West Coast, but not close enough to the beach. But there's a river out here that has sand, and it oh,
Yeah, no, I would
it gets in
imagine.
everywhere. The friction. There is not enough lube.
Uh,
There is not enough lube.
yeah, no, I
Yeah,
think I
no.
think I think I would second that notion about sand. Avoid sand.
Yeah.
Sex on the beach sounds great, but it's
I'll
No.
say this:
No, it's
like
horrible, man.
7-Eleven bathrooms or like gas station bathrooms,
ugh,
Mm,
because
Oh,
just because of
yeah,
the like,
second. That's a
yeah,
second one for me.
that would
yeah,
be
ugh.
because it's
yeah.
dirty. It's like, especially for some reason, like 7-Eleven bathrooms, even though there's not like they're not like equivalent to like a gas station bathroom, they just have the same feel. It's like, ugh. It's like,
So
okay, let me
he
just get it done and go out. Like I didn't fucking want it.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't even draw my
I don't
time
think I've
shit.
ever had a. I don't think I've ever had a sexy thought inside a 7-Eleven bathroom, man.
I
Like,
don't think so either.
just
Like it just
get me
turned
the
into a
fuck out of
job at that point.
here.
Like honestly, like that seems. I don't know. Fucking in bathrooms, it seems like the trashiest place to fuck.
I would think it'd be fun if you like
It's
if you
convenient.
like got that.
It's convenient,
Yeah,
but
really.
then it's just like
I think it's more like inconvenient
someone's
because now
dropping
you
a
have to
deuce
find
right
this.
next to you. You trying to get it in. It's gonna take me out every time. The moment I hear some bloop, well, it's over. I'm sorry. Like I'm zipping up. Like no, we're done here. Nope. There's a whole ass motherfucker taking a shit right next to us. Can't do it. Sorry, love.
I mean, like on a
We
voice,
are out of
well,
here.
like I kind of get it if you're like into like the whole, oh, we could get caught and whatnot. But, like, I mean, the stalls are there and everything. I've seen some videos where like two dudes are going at it. They do it through the stalls somehow, which is fucking, like kudos to them for being that bendy. But like
Yeah.
all in all, like I could see it, but like the single stall bathrooms with the fucked up toilet and the messy sink and all that, it's like, yeah, it's like I can at least do better. Let's go behind the store at least,
Behind the store. Hmm.
Yeah.
With nature.
Like I
Like,
Behind the
Right, yeah.
store where they
Like,
may
I'm
be
not thinking, like,
unloading things, just like ooh.
this is not usually during the day. This is at like night.
So I have like
midnight.
this fantasy that I kind of like want to live out. Don't know why, but like I kind of like want to do this thing where like we're walking, or like let's say we're walking somewhere like in the woods, and it starts pouring, and then we just find a nearby cabin, and then we just go at it. Boom.
Ooh,
Our
yeah,
clothes are wet. We got it.
Cabin in the woods. That sounds like a horror thing. Like, just make sure you have like some way to defend yourself in case somebody like tries to.
Just don't find the fucking Necronomicon. We're fine. Don't touch that book. It has a face on it.
Also,
Leave it alone.
also, if you think about it, like the cabins need to be cleaned out like a couple days before or when you get there. Like that's the first thing you do when you get to a cabin. So you gotta clean everything out, make sure there's no dust on everything. So
but yeah, but
if you
like
find
I
a
said,
random ass cabin out in the woods,
that's
like,
that's the fantasy aspect of it, y'all. Like, damn,
I'm about
don't
to
yuck
smack.
my yum.
I'm not yucking your yum. I'm just letting you know. Like
You're like,
reality
well,
is,
wait,
if you
but
find a
then you're
cabin,
like, but wait, you got to clean the cabin and before you start doing anything. It's like, listen, shut the fuck up. Let
Okay,
me live.
okay.
I'm just trying to teach you logistics, motherfucker.
Theoretically, it's possible. It can happen. How long? Oh no. I'm thinking logistics now. That would be fun. Getting out of wet clothes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or make it a quickie. Leave the clothes on.
But the clothes are wet. Then you got to let the clothes dry. Gotta make sure the rain is tamed down a bit before you go back outside.
Dude, I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live in the Pacific Northwest, my man. Do you know how often it rains?
I know. Yeah. It even rains
If
in
you're
the
gonna go for a
summer.
quickie, you gotta put wet clothes back on.
It's why when we were in Job Corps, I had like 17 freaking sweaters, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, why do you have so many?"
Yeah.
It's because when you get home, you take off the wet one. If you got to leave again, you put on a dry one.
Man, I share a fantasy. You guys are like, oh, the logistics of it.
Bijan, we can make it work. We can make it happen for you. My family's got a cabin in the woods.
I was gonna say,
the
the hiking trail I take has a historical cabin. No one will ever know.
Or we could just hit you with a hose and we can meet you in the Econo Lodge. I mean, that kind of counts, doesn't it?
That's crazy.
You don't even have to hike that far. You just walk through the palm trees real quick. There you go.
Oh no, go get go to the KOA. Find a KOA. You'll be good.
KOA.
Make it like a fucking bad telenovela, just like you can see the guy in the background with a hose. Making a rainbow.
Or okay, so no, there is one thing that I for sure want to live out because I don't see myself living in Las Vegas forever. But there's certain places in downtown and on the strip where they have hotels that have balconies. I want to
Mm.
fuck. I want to fuck on the balcony. I don't give a fuck who sees.
Mm.
I just want to fuck on the balcony just one time, at least once,
Dude.
just to see what's up. This is like, oh yeah,
Ghetto.
this is it. Yeah,
Oh, it's
Just
fun.
everything out in the open air.
yeah.
I definitely. Yeah,
Oh, dude, man. Okay, I'm
I would love to
I'm
get
not
like a
gonna lie.
penthouse. Like, I was on deployment. We hit up Seychelles, and we rented out the penthouse, and it's like an
Dang.
L shape, right? It like wraps around the room,
Yeah.
and I'm like, man, I wish Sarah was here.
Been her over. Fuck on this balcony.
Man, oh my god, there was like 3 beds out there, man. I'm like, fantastic, and the sun and the shade, and then right in the middle. Fuck yeah. Oh man.
I'm eventually gonna buy a house and get a decent backyard with a privacy fence. That's
Privacy fence.
yeah. So if you look at my list, it should be on the group chat. One of
Oh.
mine is Primal.
Mm.
They say Primal Hunter. I haven't gotten the chance to do it yet, but there's some places that everybody gets together.
What's your results, Medi?
Oh, I thought we were guessing.
Oh,
What do
right.
you guys think?
I think you're for sure realizing now.
Leave that
You
Sub.
sub for sure. You for sure a sub.
Not a brat. Probably a brat tamer though.
Brat tamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a little
sub.
shit energy.
A switch. You giving switch vibes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
sub,
did you post
switch, brat tamer. Probably vanilla. Vanilla. Well, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
There's
Nothing wrong with it.
vanilla.
Ain't
Oh,
nothing
there's
wrong
nothing wrong with vanilla. There is nothing wrong with it. Okay, nothing.
Shit. You know, shit. You know, sometimes you know. I think I came to the I'm a parfait. You know, I ain't just no regular vanilla. There's stuff in
Ah,
there.
dude.
Vanilla the fruity.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm a hometown buffet Sunday.
You know, hometown buffet Sunday is crazy.
Mhm.
Wow, I had to think about that. Hometown buffet Sunday.
Because they got all the toppings.
Mm-hmm. Everything.
Everything.
So
So
I got top 5 is Switch Experimentalist, Vanilla, Voyeur, and Dominant.
dominant.
But right under, I got the submissive, man. Like,
oh, it was right
a
there.
battle.
Well, that makes sense if your top is a switch. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
This has been a very informative test.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
But
yeah, I'm in the same way. I'm learning some things about myself. You know, it only took like 35 years to figure the fuck out, I guess.
Hey, better let you know, bro. Ah, shit. Do you want to guess mine or?
We already know yours.
Yeah. no,
you
man.
still something I don't know?
You sent it already.
You said that already.
Yeah, I did. Oh shit.
You mean guess? You already done told us.
I haven't looked
I
at
should
it.
think everybody's gonna look right now. But yeah.
Yeah, the second I took my test, I was like, I can't wait. I'm gonna share it anyways.
It was nothing. It was nothing we already didn't know.
Yeah, nothing we didn't already know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shit.
I was hoping you'd be such a flash. Yeah.
I can't hold on to surprises. It just does not work for me.
Well, you're a voyeur, so yeah, everybody needs to know. Everybody needs to see it.
Mm.
That's what that is. That's where that comes from. If I'm gonna,
Dude.
everyone needs to see. Look at it.
Well, it's also like the instant satisfaction of like somebody else like gets enjoyment out of it. But also like I have hard limits. There are some places that I like no go. I will not do things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think you mentioned like anywhere where there's children is definitely that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because no one wants to pop up on a sex offender list over a misunderstanding.
Well, the greatest thing about Oregon is like I can wear topless as long as I'm not selling sex. It's fine.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Oregon is freaky like that.
They've got a naked bike ride. So like I could be completely naked. Again, as long as I'm not trying to sell sex. And guys can be naked as long as they're not hard.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
that
Again,
is the ultimate
If it's a
dick
naked,
control. That is the
if it's a
ultimate
naked
dick
bike run,
control. Naked
Yeah.
bike
people walk.
run. How?
No, ride.
Wait.
The
Naked, or
naked
sorry.
bike ride.
All right. So like, think about it, because like, I don't know if you.
bicycle.
So like, I'm not
If you're a
I'm not
dude,
gonna explain to you like how a dick gets hard. I'm just saying, if you're riding a bike and there's other naked people around you, how are you not getting hard?
because you're flexing your thighs, you're riding a bike, you're pulling blood away from everything else except that. Believe
Okay.
me, I know.
You don't have to be completely naked. They when you do the naked bike ride, you be as naked as you feel comfortable.
But I'm just saying, for the dudes that say "fuck it," let my Johnson hang low, and then all the adrenaline from riding the bike, and then all the titties around. Just saying,
They do it when it's cold enough.
cold enough.
Yeah. Also, have you
Like
They're
tried to
just
stay
gonna
hard
poop.
while doing actual physical activities besides having sex? It's a bit hard. Look,
It's
to
a bit
keep it hard.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
so I'm gonna just share some shit about myself, and it is
squats
what
while
it
hard.
is. We listen and we don't judge, right? So, do you remember when Mr. Delgado had us do the fucking like self-defense training classes and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had he had us wrestle against each other, and admittedly, my dick got hard. And I'm just like, and I know the other dude felt it too, but I'm just like, brother, it's not like that. I promise you, it's not like
Promise.
that.
Maybe you are a little bit of a parfait.
It's a little adrenaline, like, listen. And he was looking at me too, like he wanted to fuck me. And I'm like, yo, bro, I promise you, it's not like that.
I'm more scared for you now, bro. Who was
Man.
like who was you wrestling with?
What was his name? I think his name was like Anthony. He was
Oh,
like
jeez.
super light skinned dude.
mm,
I don't remember.
He
That
was
was a
like
while ago.
super light skinned. He was in security. I had him on Facebook, and then he ended up moving to like Spain or some shit.
Damn.
Yeah, he was dating Shima for a little bit, and then Shima threw the he raped me accusation because she got
I
pregnant and
remember.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it was wild.
I
And then he got
remember.
let go. Then he got let go. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that happened. I'm like, yo, brother, it's not like that. I promise, it's not like that. I'm like, nah, I don't get down like that.
Oh man.
But then
Uh,
it's like I can see why a lot of like closeted men happen that way, and they always seem to be in the most like fucking like machismo fucking spaces and shit because they out there wrestling shit getting hard. And then they realize, oh, I like this, but I can't because I'm a manly man. I'm not allowed to like this.
dude, you do not realize like how many people at my job like that give off that vibe. Like
Really?
I was literally like I was doing my exit letter so I can come over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in the main office and there was some dudes talking, and they kind of got into the conversation of like stuff that we seen out while traveling and whatnot. And I
Mm-hmm.
told them about the time I went to a kink convention in Georgia, and it got to the point where it's like, yeah, I was stuck in a whole elevator with like 12 furries and whatnot. It was really like it was weird, but it was like too warm. That's all I gotta say about that. And then like one of my guys was like he chimed up. It's like, yeah, man, like uh, people like that are degenerates and this and that. It's like I used to go to this gym where there's a bunch of gay dudes and whatnot. It's like by that point, like everybody shut up and started listening to him, like to actually see what he's saying because it sounded really weird. He's like, yeah, man, like, we would always talk about, how they do like the penis pumps and whatnot. And like, I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, like, why are you sharing the fact that you actively were participating or at least listening to guys talk about how they pump their penises up with pumps and whatnot? And he was like the kind of dude that, um, really big into bodybuilding, was obviously on trend or like steroids and whatnot. And like he was definitely on testosterone, but like he would badmouth trans people. But yeah, like he is the poster child for like uh fucking gender affirming care.
I was gonna
'Cause he
say,
was-
yeah.
yeah, because he's on testosterone, and he went to go get his hair done in Turkey, get the butt plug there, get the plugs, and
Butt plug.
like no, he got the hair
Hair
plugs in Turkey.
transplant. Hair
Hair
transplant.
plugs. Okay.
Okay.
No, well they take
Dude.
the hair from the ass, so like it was like that with everybody. But like I'm sitting there, I'm the closeted guy because I don't tell anybody about my sexuality, but I'm looking at and seeing all this different shit. Like guys like jumping on top of guys and each other's laughs saying "I love you, boo." I've been called Pookie like several times already.
Pookie is
Like
crazy.
yeah, like, and I keep thinking to myself like I'm gay, but y'all are fucking like I'm bi, but y'all are fucking gay. Like
Y'all like the
There's-
dick.
There's
Y'all
no
like-
gayer man than a straight man, man.
There's
Like,
no-
it is
no.
ridiculous.
There's nothing.
Well, you
gayer
also
than-
also keep in mind like the purity culture vibes.
Yeah.
Like the girlfriend that I had like didn't have so her and I grew up Mormon. That's how we met. We met in a Mormon church.
Mhm.
And I knew that I liked girls. I got suspended from school in high school for having my hands up a girl's shirt. Vice principal walked by. Got suspended because I'm a girl, she's a girl.
Oh,
Not
you know,
appropriate.
you gotta suspend me for grabbing a titty. Oh.
Yep. But like I've always known that I liked girls. Like the female form is gorgeous to me. And so my girlfriend like didn't have sex because when you grow up Mormon, you save that for your partner. And like she didn't have her first orgasm until she was 30, 20, 28, 30 because she was told like you're not allowed to explore. You're not allowed to find the things. You're there for procreation reasons only. So like a lot of the purity culture and religion don't want that, like they don't, honestly for me it's a misogynistic world that women get shoved into, and if you're not a man's man then you're not procreating. If you're not procreating, then why are you having sex?
Mhm. Patriarchy, y'all. Goes back to that. But
It
yeah,
goes back to
I have a story. So I had a technical threesome with her and a girlfriend.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, I am the spark that does group play. I don't know how, I don't know why, but
Yep.
anytime there's a group of people,
it just feels like that.
And it was like it was kind of crazy because I'm like it felt like it was going in that direction until it finally like tell Bijan he has the green light, and she came back and then like she already has her toy in here, you know, and so it's Marissa, girlfriend, myself, and I don't know what you were doing at the time. Y'all know you had the toy. I don't know if you were playing around with your phone, but then like I'm kind of like rubbing on her thigh a little bit, and then like out of nowhere you say no glove, no love. And I'm like, you know what we're doing. How dare you?
Oh shit, that reminds me. Maddie, do I have green light to tell the story?
Yeah.
The what?
So this
the
was
hotel.
Oh shit.
that was with you. That was with you. This one was after I pretty much lost my virginity at a camping event, right?
Oh
So
yeah, when you
yeah,
came
so I
back
got
a new freshly man and shit. Like your third
oh my
eye
god,
opened
no,
up after that.
dude, I was scooped up, and I didn't realize I got played. Right, so I'm sitting, it's the middle of the night, it's dark. I just watched Medi start get done making out with fucking what was her name? It was Andy's girl at the time,
Heidi.
tall lesbian Heidi. Yeah, so I was sad as shit because I'm just watching my one of my best friends just make out with another chick, and it's like I'm just sitting here with a cup of me. But after that gets all done and over,
Don't
yeah, thank you. But after that gets done and over with, man. Um, shit, what was her name? I can't remember her name. What was an older it was an older woman. She was like 42, 43 at the time. She come by and we talked previously, like we met up the year before. And she goes, "Oh, Mac, how are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm good." You know, fucking truck up my ass. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and be right back. And for mind you, it's in the middle of the night, so I don't even know why she's talking to me. But she goes off, comes back, you know, taps me on the shoulder and says, "Hey, you cold? You want to hang out at my tent?" Okay, all right. And I'm just delirious out of my mind. We go to the tent. You know, we're in bed. I don't even know why I'm there. Like, and all of a sudden, you know, it's like, do you want to make out? Like all of this, and she turns around like the fucking cat caught in the canary, looks me dead ass in the eye, and then takes my virginity after that. It was awesome. But uh, so do you remember Ryan? Ryan Barry?
Yeah, we all remember Ryan. Of course, we're not gonna forget
He
Ryan.
was so he was there at the event too, and somehow it was me, Ryan, Medi, you were there, and
Yeah.
and again I can't remember her fucking name, but we just started to strip and things happened. I know you having a grand old time back there, you know, because she in front laying down on top of me was screaming in my ear, and then all of a sudden Cameron's ass pipes up and tells us to be quiet. She literally yells out from the side of the tent, "You don't know what it's like getting go from behind or whatnot." Like she's shut him the fuck up. And then you got done. You left the tent. Me and Ryan were there, honestly taking turns until I'm the last one standing because Ryan leaves out. And then I just don't even remember the rest of the night because I blacked out and she still had her way with me. It's like, oh my God. So that was a night of many firsts. Like, she said the only reason she got with me at 19 because she's never been with an 18-year-old and she didn't want to jinx herself. Like, cool. Gotcha. Oh my God.
Dude.
That was
Yep,
fun.
that was
So
crazy.
not
I
only did I take,
Not
so
only
I
not
did
only
you
did
lose
remember.
your
I get
virginity,
taken,
you had a
yeah,
fucking
and even
foursome
then
on top of that.
I wouldn't even call it I wouldn't even call it a foursome. It was more like an
Yo,
impromptu gangbang because nobody else touched each
it
other and
was.
I wasn't touching Barry. So like,
I
yeah,
mean,
that like she somehow scooped up three kids to, you know, wreck her shit at the time. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I remember you guys were like, "Oh, you go first," and I'm like, "Okay, sure." And I just like proceed to not let go, man. Just like sucker fish.
Yep.
it's like,
I mean,
okay.
would you do rather us gone and
No,
then
no,
you
no,
have to
no,
pay
no.
the same? It's like, oh my
Exactly.
In experience, as I've grown up, I know now. Yes, no, thank you.
sounds totally fine.
That was the best
uh,
decision y'all made for me that night. Thank you for letting me go first.
Oh my
Woo!
God.
at
You got
at
that
some
plus 10
point,
on initiative?
at some point, I don't know how
Speaking of which one,
my finger ends up in her butt, man, and like.
that's exactly the same thing that happened to me. No, shit
But
you
like,
not. I slipped out. I went back in, and then she's like 3 minutes later, it's like, you know, you're in the butt. I was like, oh, let me stop, you know. And I tried to pull out, and she pulled me right back in. I was like, okay, this is how we're doing it.
Oh wow. So
dude, like
802 on top of that? Jesus Christ.
I
It was a
I
night of
woke up
many
next
firsts.
morning and fucking hung over as fuck in the tent, right? And I'm like, I tend to sleep with my hand like close to my face like this. So I wake up to the smell of shit. Like it
Oh.
like boom, wakes me up. I'm like, oh, the fuck is that? Yeah. I look down at my hand and I'm like, No.
Oh god, that's happened to me. At that moment.
What have I done? Get off me!
Make that walk of shame to the porta potty with the poop finger.
Mama! I need my mama!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Literally.
That's fucking
Yeah, no,
wild.
that was a wild night, man. Like
Damn.
it.
Shit.
Oh.
But
And
yeah, no,
poop
this entire
fingers
time we've been
aside.
calling it a foursome, but you're right. Yeah, no, like
Yeah,
we
it
did
was like
not see each other. We did not like we were.
Yeah, right.
no one's
So
touching anything.
it was an
All the
improv 2
officers were hurt.
gangbang.
Yeah.
Technically.
Like, I've been in a proper three. I've been in a couple proper threesomes. With like thinking about it now, it's like. Plus, I don't think our friendship would have
Would it have been a
survived.
train?
Would
Yeah.
have been a train, running a train. You ran a train on her. Y'all ran a train on that 40-year-old woman at the time.
'Cause-
I mean, I don't know.
yeah, I guess you're correct.
Very rough.
Yeah,
Very
y'all
rough.
ran
Yeah,
it.
very
Y'all
rough
ran it.
out though. So
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
y'all ran a train. You went
Yeah,
first.
because if it was one after another, and like it wasn't like two people at one end, no, that's I would assume that would be a train.
That's a train.
Oh no, wait, no, there was a moment with like DP. That's right. Because that's when she
DP?
yells at Cameron.
oh, so wait, what?
Yeah.
So I was in
Yeah,
and
I
you
was
were
like
back there?
so I'm not I'm done. She's like playing with you guys. We look at each other and we're like, hmm? Well, you're like, and I'm like, nah. So
No.
now I'm like thinking, should I leave? Is there a second turn for me? What's going on?
I don't think you want seconds from that dog.
No, I don't. Hindsight. I
Hindsight,
don't.
yeah. The best thing
But
you could have done was left.
There's a
left
bottle
it.
of tequila at the foot of the bed, though.
Mm.
So I'm like over here drinking, and at one moment, she's on top of Ryan, and then
Yeah, I remember.
so that's when she like
That's when she yelled at
Cameron
Cameron.
yells out, yeah, and she's like, do you know what it feels like to have two people inside of you or some shit like that? Like oh, okay, well I'll take my cue. So I just walk away with a bottle of tequila.
Oh my
And I don't remember the rest of it. Just like, boom, next morning, shit smell. Oh, what's going on?
God.
Because it's hot, man. It's Potrero.
Yeah.
It's hot. The tent gets hot.
Yeah.
It's like your own personal porta potty. It's just like, no.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
God knows.
That was weird. That was a good minute though.
And then fast forward a few months after that, the hotel.
Oh yeah, the hotel.
Yeah.
The hotel.
I did not have a good time.
I did not have a good time.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite,
It's like no, that was
but it was me, Mac, Keisha, Sam, and Ryan and Travis.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so me and Keisha had our own bed, and we tried to do something. I wasn't wholly comfortable with the whole situation because I was trying to tell Keisha, like, hey, maybe we should wait a little bit, get a place of our own. But she wanted to be involved. So I was like, okay, cool. So, started making out. I started trying to go, lower, and I tried to, do the boyfriendly duty of like eating her out and whatnot. And she wasn't necessarily comfortable with that. So I was like, okay, cool. And lo and behold, I remember her saying she has a latex allergy. So you can only really do it one time. And by that time, it was like I did it, and then I got off, and then I was like, next turn, like, okay, cool. So what happens next? Meanwhile,
then
I'm
it was
trying not to
me,
sleep. Yeah.
me,
Meanwhile,
Sam,
while I'm
Travis, and Ryan were all on one bed.
So who got Eiffel Towered?
I would assume it would have been me.
I see. Oh, I mean, go for it.
Like a straight up sex for me is kind of a thing that I don't always remember everything.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. I might have played with Sam. I might have given Ryan a blowjob, but I know Travis fucked him.
That was the one thing you were sure of. my main one fucked me. I got fucked by my main.
I don't remember if you actually teased me about not giving me a blowjob or whatnot, because I do remember you saying something to me. But I also remember trying not to take peeks over because I didn't want to see you guys in the act. Not necessarily it was a fun thing. It's like, well, I'm with Keisha, so unless she wants to do anything, I wasn't gonna.
Oh yeah.
She's like, yep, that happened. Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I did have.
You were taking all the challengers that night.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, no. I'm still no. So when we went to the sex club, I'm still blown seeing that in real time. When we were walking out and she was just taking all challenges. I'm just like, yo, crazy. You do you though, boo.
No.
Taking
I'm
all
not
challenges.
gonna lie.
And and the crazy thing is, like, when she was on her back, she was looking at the dude like, come on. Taunting that nigga. All right, fuck that. He's like, like in his brain, he's like, fuck that. I'm a man. Shit. Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Dude.
Oh goodness, I won't lie. I was kicking myself the entire time. It's like I had a biggest crush on you and Sam at the time. Like I'm not gonna lie about that.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, but if I was in the same situation, you made it I would have made it.
Y'all were very flirtatious in Job Corps. I ain't gonna lie. Like
shit. I was a dense motherfucker. Okay, so
I
was
flirtatious.
No. I was not flirtatious. I was legit trying to get dicks down beyond all belief. Do you know how many guys' laps I sat in at Job Corps?
I could have got my virginity taken so much sooner.
Like I was a whore before I got to Job Corps. Because I got into Job Corps at what?
20?
19. You were at least a year older than me.
Yeah.
I was 19.
So 19, but you had just turned 20 at the time because me and you aren't that far apart in age.
Yeah, no, and so like since having sex at 15 and a half, by the time I was 18, I had like 36 or 38 partners. So like I've had the sex experience, which is why I was always like trying to get you guys to do something.
The lessons, the many lessons.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like the fact that you were with Travis at the time, kind of like
I think it was like the first weekend you were there, we had like that party, and then like you legit like put your titties in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just like motorboat the shit out of me and everything. I'm just, but I was too busy sipping over a girl. So
yeah, no, there were a lot of guys. There were a lot of guys at Job Corps.
I wish I would have been there because I was with Kat the entire time, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I missed out on a lot of this.
Yeah.
But like, I wish I would have been there to be able to tell you like, let her go. Let her go.
I know.
Go have fun, bud.
Yeah. No, I needed that. I wish I had gotten that a lot sooner.
So a reunion, huh?
Huh?
The reunion, the D&D sex orgy. We're doing it.
I guess. And like when you're 40, when you're
Yeah.
done with school. So we all right.
Mhm.
Okay. So I have to.
I'll get the rules set up. I'll get the player list set up.
All right.
We'll get it
So
figured out.
if I have a partner at the time, I just have to hope she's gonna be cool with this. Because listen, baby, well, we've been planning this for like about 5 years now.
I mean, if you need to-
just like jump in, steal underwear.
Ha! Shasha!
Honestly, I'm talking to a couple people that might be interested.
Oh
That's
shit!
one
There
body
you go.
Hey.
This nigga is building up a roster as we speak.
Hey,
Dude, I've gotten
hey.
so much fucking confidence after. Like, I've gotten so much confidence after Godcore, bro. Like, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
And
I might know a
I had to
person or two.
finally start growing dreadlocks to get a little bit more confidence.
For me, I
Oh.
try not to like be really upfront as much anymore because like there's still that fear of rejection that I'm not going to be somebody's type. But as soon as somebody gives me the green light, I am like, oh.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. Like I said,
Yeah.
like I try to tell people, like I am unusually dense, or I would take the safe route. So if you just tell me right off the bat, like you're interested with me, everything go, you get the
Everything.
entire Labrador experience. Yeah, you get the
Yeah.
entire Labrador experience. I am there. What do you? Oh, you want to bury your body? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. Let's see what we can. Let's
What
see how
trouble?
long we can dodge the cops for. Yeah.
I will be your alibi.
I'll be
You were
honest.
with me the whole time.
Boom.
All right. Ooh. All right. So, damn.
Man.
Yeah, we're almost at 2 hours in.
Yeah.
Want to wrap this up? Any closing thoughts? Any other crazy stories? One more before we go.
So I was fucking this dude in the ass, right? Then he turned around and asked me,
Oh, no. I got you one better. So I walked in past the orgy bed and there was like 7 people and like I didn't quite feel comfortable because I didn't know anybody. So like I sat and watched and then there was somebody in the 69 room doing their own thing and then somebody else on the education bed. Like it was a whole smorgasbord.
Dude.
So
the only orgy I've been a part of, I woke up in the middle of it. Went to take a nap in someone's house in the middle of a party. Woke up to an orgy going on in the room. Fucking like, okay, I guess when in Rome, fuck it.
well, about to dive in now. Y'all started some shit. You didn't wake me up. How dare you? Now I gotta make up a lot of time.
last tip: glory holes are only fun if there's a little bit of mystery behind them.
Oh Jesus!
Just don't ask what's on the floor.
Dude, are glory holes real? Is that really a thing?
Yeah, glory holes is a real
What?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to any adult store. An adult store with like toys and outfits and porn. Most of them have glory holes. It's called the arcade.
Yeah. There's also a
Now
video.
I know. Now
Dang,
the only fucked up thing is that you don't know who's on the other side of that. So like, if me realizing that some dude just like gave me the best head of my life, like how would I feel about that?
Don't ask questions.
If it tickles out of nowhere, like
Don't ask questions.
Is there like an etiquette for that? Like, is like, hey, is there a female going to be on the other side, or you're just like gonna have to figure it the fuck out?
rolling
So
dice.
you can either wait and see who goes into the booth.
Is there like another hole where I can reach my hand and make sure that I'm able to grab a titty at least?
Yes. No. Like that's kind of the part. Like there's the secrecy to it, but also like you can talk to the other person. Like there is that capability. It's not like soundproof. You can ask questions. You can. Some of them have like big windows so you can see what's going on. Some of them are just glory holes. Some of them are just like booths by yourself. But they're convenient. But again, don't ask what's on the floor.
Don't ask what's on the floor is crazy.
Sticky.
Sticky, huh? It's like
It's
that.
worse.
God damn.
Knee protection.
So don't go in there barefoot.
No flip flop.
No flip flops.
If you take off your clothes, you put them on the chair that's available. Your clothes do not go on that floor.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how.
Unless you want a surprise. And you gotta explain some shit. So what's that? Mommy, what's that? Toothpaste. Don't worry about it. Toothpaste.
It's with the black light all of a sudden.
That's why I always have an extra set of clothes in my car. There's always an extra set of clothes in my car.
Well, there you go. So, and on that note, remember, when you go to glory holes, don't ask us on the floor. Put your clothes away on the chair. Stay clean, y'all. And also, happy 420.
Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Happy Easter if you're celebrating. Like, subscribe. Thank you for coming in, and have a beautiful weekend. And stay classy out there.
Love you, sick folks, man.
You kinky motherfuckers. Watch, is gonna be our this is probably gonna be our newest highest view video. I'm calling it now.
Damn.
You kinky freaky ass motherfuckers, every single one of y'all.
Every single one of you motherfuckers.
Kinks again? Well, tune it back in. Ooh.
What kink are we going for this time? Let's spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. All right, y'all.
All right,
Y'all have a
man.
good one.
Love you.
Y'all, peace.
Okay. Ending the stream.